So, hey, it's been a while, and I feel that I should be making something like this again, just in order to, update my skills and keep myself up to date. So, the truth is that I feel like giving up on this route. I feel like giving up on trying to make something with just speaking because frankly, I don't think that I am cut out for it. I don't think that, you know, I can gain the returns, as much as I want. And I don't think that I can change the world with just words. And even if I can change, words through communication, I can change the world through communication. I don't think that, it is something that the world can really benefit from. And so, I'm thinking about transitioning to either law school or I am going to study programming because at least with programming, I will be able to create something that the world can use, systematically. I can develop systems that the world can benefit from. However, with my communication skills, I don't think that, you know, it is something that the world can benefit from. And maybe, the world can benefit from it. The issue is that I don't know where to start and I don't know where I can use it. Whereas if I am good at programming or something, I can develop something that can actually make life easier for my family, and for just about anyone. And so this is the dilemma because I have to choose and I don't want to give up this route. I want to keep on developing, keep on upgrading the practicality of my communication skills. I have developed a communication framework. The issue is that I cannot translate it into social media. I cannot translate it into places where I have to communicate with a large body of people. So, whatever it is that I am developing right now, it is not something that can be replicated on a large scale. I cannot translate it into marketing. You know, the only place that I feel, that I am confident that I can make it work is through one on one conversations. However, that's not how this works. And in order to make something out of my life, it is not something through communication alone. I need to create some sort of movement, some sort of movement within society. And I cannot achieve that. And, I think that there are better uses of my time. And I feel like it is difficult to start a business with this skill. I don't think that I can start a business with this communication skill that I am quite fond of. And so, what if I am wasting my time here? What if I am just chasing a dead end with this, direction, this communication skill? It has served me for how many years now? And maybe this is the ceiling, I don't know. Or maybe I just haven't found the next level yet. And so, yeah, this is where I am stuck right now. And so the truth is that, this communication framework of mine, it is still receiving developments. So I am still updating my communication framework. However, I think one of the issues is that with this communication framework of mine, I have, you know, I stopped trying to create, um, I stopped trying to journal. I stopped trying to create a visual representation of this framework. I just make them in Canva. So I make a sort of diagram for myself. And for a good few years, that's how it's been for me. I try to create a diagram of this framework. It's really easy to understand because I developed that framework to just have two processes. So it's not a complex process because communication is fundamentally just a person saying something and then the other one receiving it, processing what the person has said, and then saying something back. And so, if the speaker sets the topic, then the receiver must respond in return. So I kind of just like imagine it as like chess. So when you think about chess, you make a move and then the opponent makes a move in response and then you make a move. So that's how I look at how I can best explain it because that's how I looked at it for quite a while. But it's different now. I have evolved. So it took quite a while to evolve for me, but here we are now. And for some reason, I am out of breath. I feel I am out of breath from talking. So I guess this is a show that, I really have a lot to work on. I have so many things to develop with myself. There are so many things wrong with me. And I'm just afraid that maybe, maybe just focusing on communication is the best way to go about it. I'm just afraid that maybe this isn't really the best way to do whatever it is that I'm trying to achieve. You know, maybe just talking is not the best way of use of my time. What if I am developing something that will not, help my family and everything? And so it's not that, you know, I'm also dooming, the people on the future. I am dooming my parents, my family, my brothers and sisters, and everyone if I don't develop something that works. So I am considering law school. I am considering studying programming. But I am also considering on developing this skill. So I am stuck in between these two. So I feel that I have to develop this. The only issue that I have with this communication framework thing that I'm working on is that I cannot make a business out of it. So I have a struggle creating a business with it. If only I could make a business with it, I would stick with this one. I will not look for any other thing to work on. So that is my dilemma. And I don't know where to go with this. I do not know whatever it is that I should take, the direction that I should take in order to develop. So I am lost. Again, I am lost. And I just want to remind myself that we only have 98 days, 98 days in order to try and develop something. And I remember when it was 180 days. So I have wasted half of 180 days. No, I don't think that I have wasted it because I did in fact make some moves. So I made moves on Facebook, and now right now I am making moves on YouTube. And this is it. This is whatever it is that I am doing that I should do. I have to create these 10-minute videos, and with these 10-minute videos I will improve, I will change. So it's different when I started 2 to 3 months ago, and now we are here, and I don't see where I should proceed with this, and it would be really great if someone else could help us, but I don't know where I should start. The only thing that I really have is to keep on talking. That is the only theory that I have, and that is the only thing that I really am trying to do. The only thing that I'm trying to do is to try and keep on doing whatever it is that I'm doing right now. Just talk on a camera screen and hope that a development will happen, something will change, divine intervention, divine revelations will happen, and we will be better for tomorrow. But as of now, there isn't a major development. Although I wouldn't say that within those 180 days, I haven't received, divine revelations and things that can help us. We have, cycled through so much. We have changed so much, and our framework has changed so much as well since from compared to the framework that we have when we were, you know, just generally 30, no, 3 months ago. So we were different then, and we are different now. And I quite like my conversation skills right now. The only issue with it is that it is not something that I can make a business of. It is not something that I can do business with. And that is something that I should be developing. I should develop that. And so, yeah, I guess that is it. So I should just keep on doing this until I figure it out. So I trust myself to figure it out. So I guess that's it for this video. And I hope that I will gain some insights with it. And then we'll change, we'll get better. We will make our videos better and better by listening through them. So we are going to listen to our videos, and we are going to develop better and better videos. And this is my promise to myself. So I will not go with programming. I will bench law school for now, and then I will just keep on developing these talks, keep on making these talks better and better every single day. Okay, so I guess that's it, and see ya on the next one.